च
क्रोधः पारुष्यमेव च
अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य
अज्ञानञ्चाभिजातस्य
पार्थसम्पदमासुरीम्
पार्थसम्पदमासुरीम्
दैवी सम्पद्विमोक्षाय
दैवी सम्पद्विमोक्षाय
निबन्धायासुरीमता
निबन्धायासुरीमता
मा शुचः सम्पदन् दैवीम्
माशु च सम्पदन् दैवीम्
अभिजातोऽसि पाण्डव
अभिजातोऽसि पाण्डव
द्वौ भूतसर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन्
द्वौ भूतसर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन्
दैव आसुर एव च
दैव आसुर एव च
दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्त
दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्त
आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु
आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु
प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च
प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च
जनान विदुरासुराः
जनान विदुरासुराः
न शौचन्नापि चाचारो
न शौचन्नापि चाचारो
न सत्यन्तेषु विद्यते
न सत्यन्तेषु विद्यते
असत्यमप्रतिष्ठन्ते
असत्यमप्रतिष्ठन्ते
जगदाहुरनीश्वरम्
जगदाहुरनीश्वरम्
अपरस्परसम्भूतम्
अपरस्परसम्भूतम्
किमन्यत् कामहैतुकम्
किमन्यत् कामहैतुकम्
एतान् दृष्टिमवष्टभ्य
एतान् दृष्टिमवष्टभ्य
नष्टात्मानोऽल्पबुद्धयः
नष्टात्मानोऽल्पबुद्धयः
प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्माणः
प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्माणः
क्षयाय जगतो हिताः
क्षयाय जगतो हिताः
काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरन्
काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरन्
दम्भमानमदान्विताः
दम्भमानमदान्विताः
मोहाद् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान्
मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान्
प्रवर्तन्ते शुचिव्रताः
प्रवर्तन्ते शुचिव्रताः
चिन्तामपरिमेयाञ्च
चिन्तामपरिमेयञ्च
प्रलयान्तामुपाश्रिताः
प्रलयान्तामुपाश्रिताः
कामोपभोगपरमा
कामोपभोगपरमा
एतावदिति निश्चिताः
एतावदिति निश्चिताः
आशापाशशतैर्बद्धा
आशापाशशतैर्बद्धा
कामक्रोधपरायणाः
कामक्रोधपरायणाः
ईहन्ते कामभोगार्थम्
ईहन्ते कामभोगार्थम्
अन्याय्येनार्थसञ्चयान्
अन्यायेनार्थसञ्चयान्
इदमद्य मया लब्धम्
इदमद्य मया लब्धम्
इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम्
इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम्
इदमस्तीदमपि मे
इदमस्तीदमपि मे
भविष्यति पुनर्धनम्
भविष्यति पुनर्धनम्
असौ मया हतः शत्रुर्
असौ मया हतः शत्रुर्
हनिष्ये चापरानपि
हनिष्ये चापरानपि
ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी
ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी
सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी
सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी
आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि
आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि
कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया
कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया
यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्य
यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्य
इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः
इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः
अनेकचित्तविभ्रान्ता
अनेकचित्तविभ्रान्ता
मोहजालसमावृताः
मोहजालसमावृताः
प्रसक्ताः कामभोगेषु
प्रसक्ताः कामभोगेषु
पतन्ति नरकेषु च
पतन्ति नरकेषु च
सभी को सादर जय श्री कृष्ण। Very warm welcome to you all. Jai Shri Krishna, Ketki Didi also. And this is the revision class for Gita Jijnasu exam. And today we are learning chapter number 16. So let's begin the session with Prarthana. Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsajanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna. Okay, I request everyone to keep your PDF printouts of the chapter with you, and also a pencil or a pen with it. And if you have any doubts, you can note it down during the revision session, and at the end we will also take a doubt clearing session, so that time all the questions can be asked. So we will start now. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Om. This word itself is a long sound, so give enough time to pronounce it. Om Shri and not Sri. It is a joint letter which is made up of cerebral sh and r together. Shri will be wrong. Shri Para should be fully pronounced, not Paramatmane. It's a common mistake which usually happens while doing the recitation. So you have to make sure that your pronunciations get very clear at the beginning stage itself, because you all have like most of you have completed level 1 and are in level 2, and others are also from the previous levels also. So it's very important to know these small things which can be corrected, and your pronunciation can be made very clear. Para, not Paramatmane, it is Paramatmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavat and not Bhagavad. Bhagavad will be again incorrect. It should be Bhaga. Ga should be full. Bhagavad Gita. Atha Shodashodhyayah. Atha Shodasho. Cerebral sh initially, and then the palatal sh. Sh and sh. Okay. Atha Shodashodhyayah. Shodasho, and there's an aghat on it, but you have to remember that it's a long vowel sound. Sho is a long vowel sound. Didi, the screen is changed. You can bring back the screen of Geeta. Okay, thank you. This letter show itself is a long vowel sound. So first we have to focus on the long sound and then we have to come towards the aghat, which is on show. So if we pronounce like shoda, shodhyaya, shodhyaya will be wrong. It should be shodhyaya. Okay. Next slide, Didi. Thank you. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Shri Bhagavanu, shortu. भगवानुवाच अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिर्ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः अभयं सत्त्व after sa it's a joint letter with 3 consonants. The first one is half the, again half the and complete verse. Sattva samshuddhir, the anuswara on sa has been pronounced as ma, nasal ma. Samshuddhir jnana yoga. Jnana, this letter jna can also be pronounced as gya or nya based on your regional dialect. Guna, all these pronunciations are considered correct in Gita Parivar, so you do not need to change. If I'm pronouncing it as jna, you don't need to change it. You can comfortably pronounce as per your convenience. Just that jna is the proper correct Sanskrit form of pronunciation, which is made up of j and nya together. Jna. Jnana yoga, stress on the yoga vyavasthitihi. Vyavasthi, do not get confused with thi and ti. Vyavasthitihi. Abhayam sattva samshuddhir jnana yoga vyavasthitihi. Danandamascha, damash, stress on ma, damascha yajñascha. All 3 letters here has aghat because joint letters, jya, sta, all these are joint letters. So if there's a joint consonant, we have to put aghat on the previous letter. So jnya is a joint letter which is made up of ja and nya. So we are putting aghat on, stress on ya, the previous letter in the word yajnya. Yajñascha swadhyayastapa arjavam. Swadhya, both with the long sounds. Swadhyayastapa, pa should be full. Arjavam. Danandamascha yajñascha swadhyayastapa arjavam. So here at the end of third charan, we have to put aghat. We have to put aghat only when we are reciting 2 charans together without giving any pause. If we give a pause, we give a break in between the recitations and between the charan. We don't need to give aghat on at the end of third charan. Yajñascha and then swadhya, and without agha, without a pause, we have to pronounce like yajñascha swadhya. Okay. Next shloka, Didi. Ahimsa satyam-akrodhas. Ahimsa and not ahimsa. Here the nasal, the anuswara is pronounced as nasal va again. Ahimsa satyam-akrodhas. Satyamak, stress on ma, makrodhas. Tyagashantirapayishunam. Tyagashantir, long sha with aghat on it. Shantirapaishunam. Paishunam, do not pronounce as paishunam. Paishunam will be wrong. It should be paishunam. Ahimsa satyam-akrodhas. Tyagashantirapayishunam. Daya bhuteshvalo luptvam. Bhute, long sounds for bhu and te both. Bhuteshvalo luptvam. After lu, it's a joint letter with pa, ta and va. Luptvam. Mardavam. Ma, after ma, it's a ref pronunciation, half ra. Mardavam. Hrira. Here it is a joint letter with ha and ra together. Hrira chapalam. Hrira chapalam. Daya bhuteshvalo luptvam. Mardavam hri. Ri should be long. Hrira chapalam. Okay, next shloka, Didi. Tejah, Tejah. Here there's a visarga of the ja which has been pronounced as a. So it's an exceptional rule that whenever there is a visarga followed by the letter ksha, then the pronunciation for that ksha, for that visarga has to be like ha. Tejah, this way. Tejah kshama, kshama. Dhrutihi shaucham, dhrutish shaucham, and not shaucham. Shaucham adroho natimanita. Adro, stress on a. Adroho natimanita. Focus on the vowel sounds and pronounce accordingly. In this word natimanita, we can see the first letter na is with the long, second letter t is short, again long letter ma, again ni is short, again ta is long. So we have to pronounce accordingly and automatically a pretty beautiful lie will come. Adroho natimanita. Tejah kshama dhrutishaucham. Adroho natimanita. Bhavanti sampadan daivim. Bhavanti sampadan daivim. The letter has a vowel sound of I. Dai. Daivim. We remember to pronounce V as a long sound. Do not make it daivim. It will be wrong. Daivim is the correct pronunciation. Then abhijatasya bharata. Abhijatasya, stress on the. Tasya bharata. Ta should be full, not bharat. It should be bharata. Bhavanti sampadan daivim. Abhijatasya bharata. Shloka. Dambho darpobhimanascha krodhah parushyameva cha. Dambho and not Dambo. Bo will be correct. This bha letter has to be clearly pronounced. Give enough energy to pronounce it. Otherwise, the pronunciation might come as Dambo. Dambho. Darpo, stress on now. Sorry, the rafa pronunciation of the Darpo bhimanascha krodhah parushya, stress on ru, which is a short vowel sound. Parushya me vacha. Dambho darpo bhimanascha krodhah parushyameva cha. Ajnanai, you can also pronounce as agyanai or otherwise adnyanai. All pronunciations are correct, but we have to give the aghat based on the pronunciation of jya. So if we pronounce as jya, we have to give aghat of ja on letter a. Ajnanai. And we pronounce as gya, so we have to give the aghat of ga. Agyanai. Or if the pronunciation is like gnya, then the pronunciation, the aghat should be of the. Adnyanai. Okay. Adnyanai cha. Adnyanai cha bhijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Partha sampada. That should be full, not sampad. It should be sampada masurim. Again, long re. Masurim. Ajnanai cha bhijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Okay, next shloka. Daivi and not Devi. It is Dai. Daivi sampadvimokshaya. Sampadvi, stress on sa, stress on pa, all letters. Sampadvi mokshaya. The letters mo and ksha are with the long sounds. Mokshaya nibandhaya surimata. Nibandh, stress on ba. Nibandha, tha should be clear. Nibandhaya suri, re long re. Mata. Daivi sampadvimokshaya निबन्धाया सुरीमता मा शुचः सम्पदन् दैवीम् मा शुचः सम्पदन् stress on sa सम्पदन् दैवीम्. Again the letter has to be pronounced as do not pronounce as devim, it is daivim. Abhijatosi pandava abhijatosi pandava ma shuchas sampadan daivim abhijatosi pandava. Okay. द्वौ भूतसर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन् द्वौ. This letter is a joint letter with the, half the and complete v. द्वौ द्वौ भूतसर्गौ भू long bhu भूतसर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन् लोकेऽस्मिन् दैव आसुर एव च. The letter the is with the sound of I. Daiva आसुर एव च. दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्त दैवो विस्तरशः. After V, it's a joint letter with sa and ta together, so we have to give aghat on V of sa. Vistara vistarashah prokta दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्त आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु. Shranu. The letter shra can also be pronounced as shru or shri. All pronunciations are considered correct based on your regional dialect. The pronunciation of ro basically, which is the vowel sound, differs. In different regions the pronunciation differs, so we are like in Gita Parivar, all the pronunciations are considered correct, but do not make it shra. Shra will be wrong. Shrunu or shrunu or shrinu, all three are correct. Daivo vistarashah prokta asuram partha me shranu. Pravrittin cha nivrittin cha. Pravrittin pravru, and there is a joint letter which is also called as vitva vyanjan. When a same letter is doubled, like here ta and ta, half ta and complete ta is made up of the joint consonant is made up of, so which is also in Hindi it is called as a dvitva vyanjan. So there is no aghat on the previous letter if it is a joint letter with the same consonant. Pravrittin cha. Cha is with the short sound, so do not make it long like pravrittin cha nivrittin cha. It will be considered wrong. It should be quick pronunciation for cha. Pravrittin cha nivrittin cha. Janana vidura suraha. Janana vidura. Again short na. Do not make it long. Janana vidura will be wrong. Na should be very quick because it is with the short sound. Janana vidura suraha. Na shauchanna pichacharo. Na shauchanna pichacharo. Na satyanteshu vidyate. Na satyanteshu vidyate. Vidyate, after V there is a joint letter with the and ya together, vidya. So do not misunderstand this letter in the Hindi script with the letter gha. This is a joint letter with the and ya together, dia. So vidyate na shauchanna pichacharo na satyanteshu vidyate. Next sloka. Asatyam apratishthante. Asatyam up, stress on ma pratishhthan. So without aghat, if we pronounce, the pronunciation will come as asatyam pratishtante pratishtante. So it will not be that effective. So pronunciation, it is very important that we practice the pronunciations with aghat. Asatya, so here the aghat is of the satya map. Because for aghat, to give the aghat, what we have to do is we have to pronounce the first letter from the joint letter twice. So here after ma, the first letter is pa. So we have to make double of the letter P. Map pratishtan. Map pratishtan, this way. Asatyam pratishthante jagadahuranishwaram. Jagadahurani, long ni, nishwaram. Aparaspara, apara, stress on ra. Aparaspara sambhutam. अपरस्पर संभूतं किमन्यत् कामहैतुकं किमन्यत् कामम should be full कामहैतुकं. Next look at it. Etan, the letter A is a long sound, long vowel sound. Etan drishtimavashtabhya. Drishti, now the letter dr is made up of the, half the, and the vowel sound, the vowel ru, which is also used in rishi wala ru, we say dhru. It can also be pronounced as dhru or dri. All pronunciations are correct, like drishti, drishti or drashti, all are correct. Do not make it drashti. Drashti will be wrong. Yeah, drishtimavashtabhya. Drishtimavash, stress on verb, mavashtabhya nashtatmanolpabuddhayah. Here we see the letter ta, ma, no, all these letters are with the long sound. So we have to give enough time to pronounce it. Nashtatmanolpabuddhayah etan drishtimavashtabhya nashtatmanolpabuddhayah prabhavantyugrakarmanah. Prabhavan, after va, it's a joint letter with three consonants, half na, half the, and complete u. Prabhavantyugra, tyugra karmanah. Karmana, now there's a visarga after na, which is pronounced as ha. So same exceptional rule is applied here, because after the visarga, the letter ksha is there. So we have to make the pronunciation of ha here. Prabhavantyugra karmanah kshayaya jagato hitaha. Kshayaya jagato hitaha. Okay, next look. Kamamashritya dushpuran. Kama and not kam, it is kamama, should be full. Kamamashritya, not kamamasritya. Sri will be wrong, it should be shri. Shritya dushpuran. Dushpu, long puya. Dushpuran dambhamanamadhan vitaha. Dambha, bha should be clear again, not dambha. Dambhamana, na should be full. Madan vitaha. Kamamashritya dushpuran dambhamana vitaha. Mohat grihitva. Mohat, after moha, it's a half letter the. Mohat, do not make it mohad, it should be mohat. Grihitva, gruhitva will be wrong, it should be grihi. He is a long sound. Grihitva sadgrahan. Sadgrahan, after sa, it's a joint letter with half three consonants again, the, ga and r. Sadgra, sadgrahan pravartanteshu chivrataha. Pravartanteshu chivrata, stress on chi, chivrataha. Mohat grihitva sadgrahan pravartanteshu chivrataha. Okay, next look. Chintamaparimeyaincha. Chinta, long sound for letter ta. Chintamapari, mapari, ma and pa, both letters should be completely pronounced, fully pronounced. Do not make it Chintampari, will be wrong. Chintamaparimeyaincha. Cha letter is with the short vowel sound, and if we do the recitation continuously, two churns together, we have to give aghat on cha as well, because next letter pra is a joint letter. So the pronunciation will be like Chintama parimeyancha pralayanta pralayanta mupa, again long pa, mupashritaha. It is very important that we focus on the vowel sound specially, because if we make them wrong, if we do not correct them in the early stage, we tend to recite in the same way, and it is very difficult for us to understand the correct pronunciation. So very important to focus on the vowel sounds and do the reading accordingly. So in this charan, pralayanta mupashritaha, also we can see first letter p, l are short, ya is long, ta is long, again pa is long, last letter ta is also long. So do not pronounce like mupashritaha. Shritaha will be wrong. It will make the short sound for ta, which is not correct. So we have to first completely pronounce the letter ta with long sound and then come to the visarga pronunciation. Pralayantamupashritaha. Yes. Kamopabhoga parama. Kamopapa should be full. Pabhoga parama. Etavaditi nishchitaha. Etavaditi nishchitaha. कामोपभोग परमा एतावदिति निश्चिताः. आशापाशशतैर्बद्धाः. आशापाश, sh should be full again and sh is repeated twice. Ashapash shatair. Do not give a pause in between the recitation. When there's a like if it is a short sound, do not give a pause in between. Like sh is short, so it should be continuous pronunciation. Ashapash shatair baddhah. Kama krodha, stress on ma. Kama krodha parayanah. Ihante, again remember the letter E has a long vowel sound. Do not pronounce as ihante. It will be considered wrong. Ihante kama bhogartham anyayenartha sanchayan. Anyaye. Ye letter should be clearly pronounced, otherwise the pronunciation might come as anyayenarth. A will come. The pronunciation of A generally usually comes if we do not recite with complete focus. So it is very important to give attention here. Anyayenarth sanchayan ihante kama bhogartham anyayenarth sanchayan. Okay, next look. Idamadya. Now we can see that here the E letter is with the short sound, so we have to quickly pronounce it. Idamadya, stress on ma. Maya labdham. Maya labdham, stress on la again. Labdham. Imam prapsye manoratham. Imam prapsye, long sound for pra. Do not pronounce as prapsye. Prapsye will be wrong. It should be pronounced as prapsye. Again, ca should be clear. Do not make it say. It should be ca. Prapsye manoratham idamadhyamaya labdham imam prapsye manoratham idamasti, long t again. Idamasti damapi me bhavishyati punardhanam. Bhavishyati, stress on B, short sound for V here. Bhavishyati punardhanam idamasti damapi me bhavishyati punardhanam. Okay, next look. Asau maya hatashatrur. Asau, the letter sa has the vowel sound of au with it. Asau maya hatashatrur. Hatashatrur. Shatru, and there's a visarga, and the pronunciation after it is ra, half ra. Shatrur hanishye chaparanati. Hanishye chapara. Chapa, not chap, it is chaparanati. Ishvaro, now again that long e has come. So give enough time to pronounce it. Do not make it Ishvaro. It will be wrong. Ishvaro hamaham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi siddhoham balavan sukhi. Long ki at the end of the charan here. ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी. Next श्लोक. आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि. Adhyo, first here remember that letter A has a long vowel sound, so do not pronounce as Adhyo. Adhyo will be wrong, it should be Adhyo bhijanavaanasmi konyosti. Again ko and nyo, both letters are with the long sound, so give enough time to pronounce it. 2 moments for the pronunciation of long sounds. Konyosti sadrusho maya. Sadrusho and not sadrusho. There's no aghat on letter sa, so it should be short, soft pronunciation. Sadrusho maya adhyo bhijanavaanasmi konyosti sadrusho maya yakshye dasyami. Yakshye and not yakshe. A will be wrong. Yakshye. Yakshye dasyami. Also remember here long da. Do not pronounce as dasyami. Dasya will be wrong. It should be dasyami modishya ityajnana vimohitaha. Ityaj short e. Again next letter here is also short. Ityajnana vimohitaha. It can be also pronounced as Ityajnana or Ittadnyana vimohitaha. Yakshye dasyami modishya Ityajnana vimohitaha. Next sloka. Aneka chitta vibhranta. Aneka chitta. Aneka ka should be full, not anek. It is aneka chitta vibhranta. Vib stress on V and the next letters bra and ta are with the long sounds. Vibhranta mohajala samavritaha. Mohajala la should be full. Mohajala samavritaha. Prasakta kama bhogeshu. Prasakta stress on so. Prasakta kama bhogeshu. Kama bhogeshu. Short shu at the end of the charan. Do not make it kama bhogeshu. Generally, we have the tendency of ending the charan with long lai actually. Bhogeshu. It's a common practice by many of the sadhaks, but here we have to remember that if the charan ends with a short sound, we have to give the pause there itself. Do not prolong the sound. Kama bhogeshu patanti narakeshu chau. Patanti narakeshu chau. So here this charan in we have au, which is a long sound, so we can prolong at the end of the 4th charan. Narakeshu chau. Okay. Next sloka. Atma sambhavita stabdha. Atma and not atma. It should be Atma sambhavita. Vita stress on ta. Visarga after ta has been pronounced as sa. So if there is a visarga which is followed by the letters sa, sha and sha, the pronunciation for the visarga has to be like sa, sha and sha respectively. Sambhavita stabdha dhanamana madanvitaha. Dhana na should be full, not dhan. It is dhana mana madanvitaha. Yajante stress on ja again. Yajante nama yajnyaiste. Yajante nama ma should be full. Nama yajnyaiste, or it can also be pronounced as yajnyaiste or yajnyaiste. Dambhena vidhipurvakam. Dambhe, bha should be full again. Dambhena vidhipurvakam, long po, purvakam. Yajante nama yajyaiste, dambhena vidhipurvakam. Next look. Ahankaram balandarpam. Aham, stress on her. Aham, next letter is a joint letter with g and half g and k. G is a nasal consonant of the k varga. Ahankaram balandarpam. Focus, also focus on the vowel sounds at the end of each words. Pronounce accordingly. And remember, these vowel sounds are very important. These anuswara pronunciation, sorry. Anuswara pronunciations are very important because during the exam, we also have the marks secured for the correct pronunciations of Anuswara, Visarga, Dirgha and Rasva Swar, and the correct pronunciation of the letters, alphabets. So these all carries marks and it is very important to pronounce them correctly. Do not make it ahankaram, balam, darpam. Then some marks will get cut if you pronounce it this way. So pronounce exactly as per the grammar rules which has been taught to us. Ahankaram balandarpam kamam krodhancha samshritaha kamam krodhancha krodhan. Again the anuswara has been pronounced as ya. Krodhancha samshritaha. Again anuswara on sa has been pronounced as va, nasal va. Samshritaha ahankaram balandarpam kamam krodhancha samshritaha mamatma paradeheshu. Mama, both letters are with the long sounds. Mamatma para, pa and ra both should be fully pronounced, not par. It is para. Deheshu. Shu letter is with the short sound. Pradvishantobhyasuyakaha. Pradvi, stress on pra. Pradvishantobhyasuyakaha. Pradvishantobhyasuyakaha. Again, mamatma paradeheshu pradvishantobhyasuyakaha. Suyakaha. Okay, next look at it. Tanahan dvishatah kruran. Tanahan dvishatah. Dvisha, cerebral sha again. Dvishatah kruran. The letter kr has a long vowel sound of u. Kru. Kruran. Samsareshu. Do not pronounce as sansara. It is sound. Anuswara has been pronounced as va, nasal va again. Samsareshu naradhaman kshipamya jasram ashubhan. Kshipamya jasra. After ja, it's a joint letter with sa and ra together. Ra together. Jasra. Jasra mashubhan. Asuri shveva yonishu. Asuri, long riya. Asurishveva will be wrong. Asurishveva yonishu kshipamyajasramashubhan. Asurishveva yonishu. Asurin yonimapanna. Asuri, again long re and there's anuswara on re which has been pronounced as ya. Ya with the nasal ya, basically with the chandra bindu, because the next letter is ya. So whenever there is anuswara followed by the letter ya, va or la from the special group of consonants, the pronunciation for them should be like ya, va and la respectively. Asuri yonimapanna. Yonimapanna. So this letter is not tra, it is panna, na and na together with vyanjan. Yonimapanna. Mudha janmani janmani. Mudha janmani janmani. Don't give a pause in between janmani janmani. It should be continuous. Mudha janmani janmani. आसुरीयोनिमापन्ना मूढा जन्मनि जन्मनि मामप्राप्यैव कौन्तेय मामप stress on ba has come मामप्राप्यैव pra again should be long pronunciation, do not make it prapyaiva will be wrong prapyaiva kaunteya tato yantyadhamam gatim tato yantya after ya it's a joint consonant again with half na half the and complete ya yantya dhamam gatim मामप्राप्यैव कौन्तेय ततो यान्त्यधमां गतिम् नेक्स्ट श्लोक त्रिविधं नरकस्येदन् त्रिविधं all these three letters are with the short sounds here nara ra should be full narakas again stress on ka narakasyedan and do not pronounce as narakasedan sedan will be wrong narakasyedan trividhan narakasyedan dvarannashanamatmanah dvarannasha should be full do not make it nash it is nasha namatmanah nama long ma namatmanah त्रिविधं नरकस्येदं द्वारन्नाशनमात्मनः कामः क्रोधस्तथा लोभस् कामः again there's a visarga after kama which has been pronounced as kha like only the blowing of air like kha kamah krodhastatha krodhas stress on the krodhastatha lobhas tasma stress on the again tasmade tatrayantyajit tasmade tatra after deta they are like the letter ta are repeated 3 times after complete the deta ta is complete full ta and after that it is half ta again half ta and complete ra so the pronunciation is de tatra tasmade tatrayantyajit tasmade tatrayantyajit कामः क्रोधस्तथा लोभस् तस्मादे तत्रयन्त्यजेत् okay next shloka etayirvimuktah kaunteya etayir again the letter ta has a vowel sound of I etayir do not make it etayir etayirvimuktah kaunteya tamodvaraistribhirnarah tamo long vowel sound for mo tamo dvaraistribhirnarah dvarais and then tribhir dvarai after dvarai it is again joint letter with 3 consonants half sa half ta and ra dvaraistribhirnarah etayirvimuktah kaunteya tamodvaraistribhirnarah acharat again the letter a is a long vowel sound acharatyatmanah shreyas acharatyatmanah shreyas tato yati parangatim tato yati parangatim acharatyaatmanah shreyas tato yati parangatim okay next shloka yashastra vidhimutsrujya yashastra long shastra vidhi v and the both letters are with the short sound vidhimutsrujya mutsrujya vartate kamakaratah vartate kamama should be full kamakaratah na sasiddhimavapnoti na sasiddhi stress on c siddhimavapnoti na sukhan na parangatim na sukhan na parangatim. Na, sa, na and sa both letters are with the short sound, so we have to quickly pronounce them without giving any pause in between. Na sa siddhimavapnoti, na sukhan na parangatim. Okay, next shloka. Yashas. Okay, last shloka is 24. Oh, Didi, I think we missed the 23rd one. Okay, this is done. 20.
Yeah, Devi, done. Yeah.
24 shloka. Tasmat shastram pramanante. Tasma, after the is letter, it's a joint consonant with sa and ma together, and the letter ma is also with the long sound. So give enough time. Do not pronounce as tasmat shastram. Tasmat will be wrong. It should be tasmat. Okay. Tasmat shastram. Shastram pramanante. Long take here at the end of the charan. कार्य व्यवस्थितौ stress on व्यवस्थितौ तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणन्ते कार्य व्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तम् ज्ञात्वा शास्त्र again long शास्त्र विधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि कर्म कर्तुमिहार not mihar, it is miha. After ha there's a ref pronunciation mihar hasi कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि. Okay, Pushpika now. Om Tatsadiति Srimad-Bhagavad-Gītāsu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyāyāं Yoga-Shāstre Shri Krishnārjuna Samvāde Daivāsura-Sampad-Vibhāga-Yogo Nama Shodashodhyāyah. Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Okay, once again, I will explain the Pushpika. Om Tat Saditish Tat Saditi, and there's a aghat on it because next letter Shri is a joint letter. Tat Saditish Srimad Bhagavat, not Bhagavad, Bhagavad Gītāsu. Upa should be full. Upanishatsu will be wrong again. Upanishatsu, stress on su, stress of ba has come. Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyāyāं. Brahma, stress on Vidya. Vividyāyāं. Again, Anuswara on ya has been pronounced as nya. Brahma Vidyāyāं Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna. Here do not split the words Krishna and Arjuna differently. Do not pronounce as Krishna Arjuna. It will be considered wrong. It should be Krishna Arjuna Samvade Daivasura Sampadvibhaga Yogo Nama. Daivasura should be full. Daivasura Sampadvibhaga Yogo Sampadvibhaga, stress on pa has come. Sampadvibhaga Yogo Nama. Do not pronounce as Nam. It's a common mistake which generally happens. The pronunciation comes as Nam. So make it very clear. It should be Nama. Shodashodhyayah. Shodashodhyayah. Okay. Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Okay, now we can, I think before taking the doubts, I will once explain the mark sheet.
जी दीदी मैं शेयर करती हूँ एक सेकंड.
हाँ दीदी ठीक है. Okay, this is how your mark sheet will look like. So I will once explain the mark sheet to you all. So in the top we can see, you can use the cursor to show that, yes.
Yeah,
In the
okay.
top we can see that all your details which are written, like Parikshati ka naam, your name, your date, age, PRN number, and your place. All these your personal details will come, and after that we can see that Gita Jijnasu exam consists of 3 chapters, 12th, 15th, and 16th. So basically Gita Jijnasu means 3 chapters. If by any chance you are not giving these 3, you have to give some other exam, you have to inform it in advance to the team that you are willing to give the other exam instead of 12, 15, or 16, any one of the exam you want to change. So that can be taken, but any 3 chapters exam is called as a Gita Jijnasu exam. So how the mark sheet pattern is, the total marks are in the total mark sheet which is carried is of 100 marks, and each chapter consists of 32 marks. So the 12th chapter is 32, 15th chapter is 32, and again 16th chapter is 32. Now in each chapter, how you get the marks, I will explain you now. The first one is Adhyay ka naam, which carry 1 mark. Means you have to, you will be asked what is the name of the chapter, and you say Bhakti Yoga. You only need to say Bhakti Yoga and you will get 1 mark here. Your 1 mark is secured. It is very easy that you remember the name of the chapter and you get 1 mark. The second is you have to say the first shloka. So for the first adhyaya, it is Arjuna Uvacha. So we have to start with Arjuna's Uvacha. You don't need to start with Om Shri Paramatmane Namah. You can directly start from Arjuna Uvacha and then Evam Sadata Yuktaye. So if you say the whole shloka, you will get 2 marks. So your 2 marks are also reserved here. Now, after that, you will be asked any of the shloka, any 2 shlokas from the beginning, 2 shlokas from the middle of the chapter, and 2 shlokas from the end of the chapter. Which 2 shlokas will depend on your examiner. So the examiner will ask like kleshodhikatarastesham. He will say the first charan, and you have to recite the whole shloka and also the next shloka. This way you have to recite 2 shlokas continuously. Fourth, the shloka of Kleshodhika, fourth, I think this is the 4th shloka, and then the next shloka also, if you recite clearly, your 8 marks are reserved here. And the same way you have to, you will be asked any 2 shlokas from the middle of the adhyaya, and at the end from 2 shlokas from the end of the adhyaya. So this way you get, for reciting the shlokas, your 8, 8, 8. 8 3s are 24 plus 2, 26 marks are reserved for reciting the complete 7 shlokas. Okay, and last 5 marks are reserved for Anuswara and Visarga. So Anuswara and Visarga, if your pronunciations are very clear, your 5 marks are reserved here. If by any chance there are mistakes in the pronunciation of Anuswara or Visarga anywhere, the examiner will cut 1 or 2 marks, or depending on your accuracy level, he might cut a few marks here. So this way, and the minimum marks to pass an exam is 16 in each chapter. So by chance it happens that you score very good marks, 32 out of 32 marks in 12th chapter, and again 31 or 32 marks in 15th chapter, but you do not score 16 marks, less than 16 marks, like 15 or 14 in the 16th chapter, then you will not be considered as pass. You have to give the exam again, and minimum 16 marks in each chapter is mandatory to receive. At the last corner, here we also see Laya and Ucharan, Spashtata. 4 marks are for it. Laya and Ucharan means we have to recite the shlokas in certain lay. It can be any, like Evam Satata Yukta Ye. This is one lay. You can also pronounce as per your convenience. There are different lay. We are comfortable with any of the lays. Okay, like it is not like we have to recite only as per the lay taught by your teacher. It is not mandatory at all. You can recite with any lay, but it should be not just reading Evam Satata Yukta Ye Bhaktas Tvam Pariyupasate. This way it will not be considered. If you recite, your examiner might cut a few marks, like 1 or 2 marks here for the line. Ucharan basically means that your pronunciation of the consonants or the vowels should be very clear. So these marks you again reserve if your pronunciation of vowels and consonants are clear. Sanlay and Ucharan, you can score, you can reserve your 4 marks completely, and this way you get 100 marks in the whole chapter. And I wish you all. Okay, one more thing I can explain you is the grades basically. If it is 100 out of 100, it is mentioned here. You score 100 on 100, you get outstanding. If you score in between 85 to 95, you get the grade of excellent. If your marks are between 75 to 84, your grade is very good. And below 75, if your marks are, you get the grade of passed. But it is very, very easy to get outstanding score. It is not difficult at all. The examiners are also so, they make you so comfortable during the exam. You do not need to worry or hesitate during the examinations. They help you to make you comfortable, not by giving you the answers. So it is not difficult. Many participants score out of 4 marks. So you practice well, you practice with the audio, so your pronunciations, anuswara, visarga, lay, all get very clear, and you will get it easily. It is not. There are certain examination rules. I will also explain the rules to you all. First thing, you have to keep your camera on during the examination. Make sure that wherever you sit for the examination, you have a good internet connection, like the Wi-Fi or the mobile data. Any of that, it should be clear. The connection should be very good. So the meeting should not get clinched in between. And also, there should be enough light on your face so that your face is visible. It is like your face should be very clear. You should not sit very much far away from the camera or very much close to the camera. The examiner should be able to completely see you during the examination. There should be enough light. The light should come from not from behind. It should come on your face. It should not come from behind you. Otherwise, your face will not be clearly visible to the examiner. Another rule is you have to keep your eyes closed while reciting the shlokas. It is mandatory rule. And if you're wearing a spectacle, you have to remove the spectacles and keep it aside. You're not allowed to use any kind of earphone, headphones during the examination. So these are the very simple rules you have to take care of. Okay. Any doubts related to the examination, related to the pronunciation in the shlokas, related to the chapter, you can ask, you can raise hand. Didi, you can start taking doubts now.
Yes, okay. Sujata Didi, unmute ho jaiye Didi.
Yes, Didi, I want to give demo. I have no doubt.
For demo, I request you all to, whoever wants to give demo, please lower your hands for now, because I will take the demos at the end. Initially, we will take all the question answers, doubts. We will take all the doubts. Okay. So Didi, later on, please again raise hand when the demo starts. So for now, you can lower your hand down. Okay. So Ridanji.
Ridanji.
Oh, that was, I made the same mistake as the last person. Like I did like raise my hand for the demo.
Okay, for the demo, you can again lower down. You raise hand later again for demo. Malti ji, raise hand only if you have any questions or doubts to ask. For now, we will take after all the doubts are clear.
And also please start your videos.
Didi will be able to spotlight you only if your video is on. So it's mandatory that you have to keep your video on.
Shashidhar
ji.
Hello, wonderful class. Congratulations. I would like to draw your attention to the second pada, 24th shloka.
Second? Okay.
The second pada. The
second
what do you call charan? Yeah.
Yes. What is the doubt? You can ask. You can recite the shloka.
Yeah. Karyavasthitau. I still there's an agat on the ya, isn't it?
Yes. I missed. Thank you for
karyavasthitau, or is it karyavasthitau?
Bhaiya, you are correct here. I missed the agata here. Thank you for bringing this to my notice.
Great. No, otherwise yours was fantastic, very perfect. Going by a
Thank you.
perfection, I thought, maybe this is something which might have slipped, or then I was
Yeah,
true.
I have slipped. I'm very glad for you. I'm very much thankful to you,
Great.
Bhaiya, for
Yeah,
bringing
no
me to
problem.
my
There's
notice.
one more thing.
Yes.
The first charan of the 11th shloka.
Sorry, once again, which shloka?
The first, the 11th shloka.
11th shloka, first
Yeah.
charan. Okay.
Yeah, the whole idea of, the rules are to make pronunciation easy, isn't it? So here, I find, we are used to a certain way of pronouncing before, and now we are suddenly like Chintama Perimeyancha. It sounds a bit artificial, isn't it? Rather
It
than
is
just
not,
saying Chintama Perimeyancha, automatically you get that nya sound when you go on to say cha. Or should you make that expansive nyancha?
Yang, because yang after year we have to take the Chanda Bindu pronunciation, so it has to come from our nasal sound. May yang cha. So
Yeah,
from the nasal
Anunasika of the
it will-
Chavarga, I understand.
Yes,
But then it
that
makes pronunciation a bit more difficult. Rather than just saying yancha.
Yancha, then the pronunciation, the nasal sound of na will come. If we pronounce as may yancha, nasal sound of na will come, but we have to
So
pronounce
then if you
nya.
go by 12th,
Yang.
the fourth charan, Anyayenartha sanchayan. So you sanchayan.
Sancha,
So
sancha. Not
sanchayan.
sancha. Sancha will be more twist. It is more twisted. We do not need to twist it much more. It can be simply sanchayan.
Sanchayan. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, Malati ji.
Krishna Didi. In
Yes,
9th shloka, here, Prabhavatyugra karmana, I can tell like that, or karmanaha, should I have to?
Both the ways it is correct. Didi. Karmana is also correct, and
Yeah.
karmanaha is also correct.
Okay, Didi. Thank you so much. Nice
Thank
of you.
you.
Smruti Didi.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know for exam, when we get the link and it is for Zoom only, exam will conducted?
Yes, exam will be conducted on Zoom only. Yes, Didi.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, and someone will contact you and coordinate you for the exam before the exam date, 3-4 days before the exam date. Someone will contact you for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll get the link.
You will get the
For-
link. You will get the different Zoom link, and there will be a separate classroom for examination, and it will be carried one-on-one basis. It will be only you. The exam, there will be examiner, there will be examinee like you, and might be there will be presence of other one or two other inspection, basically other trainers or someone who
External.
is who are in
Okay.
invigilation.
Sorry to interrupt, Didi. Only examiner, examinee, and tech assistant will be there.
Tech assistant, these three will be there, and also there can be invigilation in between by senior members.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Didi.
Saundaram ji. Unmute हो जाइए आप.
21st la 4th charan. I am Soundaram here.
Yeah.
21st la 4th charan, please. Dasmate tat trayan dayej. How to pronounce?
21st shloka 4th charan is tamo dvaraistribir naraha.
Dasma 4th. Dasma de dat trayan, and the last how to pronounce? Dayej.
Tasma de tatrayan tyajet. Trayan tyajet.
Trayan dyajet. Trayan dayej.
Tasma de tatrayan yan tyajet. This way.
Yan dayej. Okay, Didi. Thank you.
Tyajet. Tyajet will be wrong, Didi. It should be tyajet. Tyajet.
Tyajet. Tyajet.
Yes, yes. Now it is correct.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you.
Yes.
Anjali ji. Please unmute yourself, Didi. Anjali Didi. Anjali Didi, please unmute
Didi,
yourself.
you have to unmute.
Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Yes, yes, Didi.
It is audible now.
My question is, the exam will be taken between, the time is between 1 to 4, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
time is
but
between-
for me, it will be midnight, I guess.
In that case, for NRIs, there's a special, there's a time slot which is between, like as per India, it is like from 6 p.m. to 9 or 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. or maybe
Oh.
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. possibly. It is 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, okay, 4
Yes, Didi,
p.m. to
Ketri
8
Didi?
p.m.
Okay, 6 to 9 p.m. as per Jaya Didi,
Ah.
she has mentioned. So it is 6 to 9 p.m. for NRIs.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. You have to, when you will be contacted, you have to mention it that you want the evening slot for NRI. Basically, it is only for the NRIs who have the time related issues.
Yes, right. Okay. Okay, Didi, no more hand raises. So can we take demos?
So, yes, yes, yes. Exams demo can be taken now.
Yeah, okay.
Sujata ji?
Didi. Please unmute yourself, Didi.
Yes, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. So you're ready
For demos,
with the
Yes,
PPT?
ready.
start your audio. Sorry, videos.
Yes.
Yes, yes. For demo, yes, you have to start your video. So Didi has already kept her spectacles aside for the exam as per the rules. Didi, your shloka is Dambho Darpo Bhimanascha
दम्भो दर्पोऽभिमानश्च क्रोधः पारुष्यमेव च अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य पार्थसम्पदमासुरीं दैवी सम्पद्विमोक्षाय निबन्धायासुरीमता मा शुचः सम्पदं दैवीम् अभिजातोऽसि पाण्डव.
Beautiful recitation, Didi, without any break and without any confusions you have recited. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai
Again?
Shri Krishna. No,
No?
we have to give equal chance to
Okay.
all.
Okay,
Yes.
Didi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Okay, Rudanji,
Yes. Jai Shri
so
Krishna.
you're ready. Jai Shri Krishna. Your shloka is, you have to close your eyes. Your shloka is Kamamashritya dushpuran
Kamamashritya dushpuram anyayena dambham manadamanvitaha.
mana. Okay, I will ask some other shloka for you.
Okay.
Maybe you need some more practice for this chapter. Your shloka is Dvau bhuta sargau lokesmin
Vau bhuta sargau lokesmin ajnanai cha
daiva
adaiva asura meva
evacha. Yes, yes. And then daivo
daivo asura
vistarasha
vistarasha
prokta
prokta
asuram. Correct, correct. Partha me shrunu. Next shloka you can recite. Pravrittincha nivrittincha
pravrittincha nivrittincha
janana vidurasuraha.
durasuraha
Yes. Na shauchan
napi chacharo na saucanteshu
na
vidyate
satyanteshu vidyate.
Shuna vidyate.
Yes, Siddhanji, very nice efforts you are giving. Your learning is some percent, up to certain percent, like 50% is done, but more practice is needed. So listen to the audios as much as possible and wish you all the best. You will do it by the exams. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Bharati ji. Your shloka is Asau maya hata shatrur. You have to remove your spectacles and keep aside for the demo. Bharati ji, my voice is audible to you, Bharati ji?
Bharti Didi, can you hear us? Bharti Didi? I think she cannot. Okay, next ले ले दीदी.
हाँ हाँ, तब तक लेते हैं.
Yeah. Anjali
Anjali ji. You have to unmute. You have to unmute.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes, your voice is audible to us.
Okay.
Perfect. So your shloka is Aneka chitta vibhranta.
अनेक चित्त विभ्रांता मोहजाल समावृताः प्रसक्ताः काम भोगेषु पतन्ति नरकेषु च आत्मसंभाविता स्तब्धा धनमान मदान्विताः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् आत्मसंभाविता स्तब्धा धनमान मदान्विताः यजन्ते नाम यज्ञैस्ते दम्भेना विधिपूर्वकम्.
Beautiful recitation, Didi. Wish you all the best, and I hope the same way, with the same flow, you will give the whole exam of Gita Jijnasu. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna Falguni ji. I'm very glad to see you.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Yeah.
So your shloka is Yashastra vidhimutsrujya.
Yashasravitimutsrujya vartate kamakaratah na sasiddhimavapnoti na sukhan na parangatim tasmat shastram pramanante karya vyavastito ज्ञात्वा शास्त्र प्रमाणोक्तम कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि.
Beautiful, excellent recitation, Didi. Very nice. Wish you all the
thank
best
you.
for the exams.
Thank you.
Okay, Mona ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, ma'am, I was not knowing. We have just started from Tuesday, so I have not memorized them. So I didn't know that, so I raised hand.
Okay. So you want to give a trial if you have done the preparation?
Yes. I have not done preparation, ma'am. Just we have reached 6 sloka. So,
6 sloka. So it is only, so it is, so this is not, this is only for your practice then. You have not registered for Gita Jijnasu exam, right?
I have registered, but not prepared. Because it has
for you,
just started.
the exam will come again late. If the chapter is not completed yet, then you will again, for you exam will come later in the next month.
So I should cancel my exam this time, no ma'am?
Yeah, you have to cancel exam for this time because it will be carried again in next month. That time you have to attend for it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Usha ji.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Okay, your shloka is Idamadhyamaya labdham.
Idamadhyamaya labdham imam prapse manoratham idamasti idamapi me bhavishyati punardhanam asau maya hatashatrur hanishye charanapi ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी सिद्धोऽहं बलवान सुखी.
Beautiful, excellently recited, Didi, and without any pause. Flawless recitation. Wish you all the best for the exam. Yes, Amita ji.
Jai Sri Krishna.
Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna. Your shloka is Asatyam Pratishthante.
Asatyam Pratishthante Jagadahuranishwaram.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
Asatyam Pratishthante Jagadahuranishwaram.
correct. It was correct. Jagadahuranishwaram.
Aparaspara Sambhutam. Aparaspara Sambhutam.
Kimanyat kama haitukam. Next shloka.
Etan drushtimavashtabhya nashtatmanolpabuddhayaha prabhavantyugrakarmanah shayaya jagato hitaha.
Very nice, Didi. You picked it correctly in the second shloka, but first shloka, it was a little difficult for you. I wish you all the best. Do as much as practice before the examination. Jai Sri Krishna. Bharati ji.
Jai Sri Krishna.
Yes, Jai Sri Krishna. Your voice is audible now.
Yeah.
Okay, your shloka is Tanahan dvishatah kruran.
Tanahan dvishatah kruran samsareshu narathaman kshipanyajasramasuphan asurishu eva yonishu asurim yonimapanna mudha janmani mama prapyaiva kauntiya tato yantyatha mangatim.
Very nice, very nicely pronounced. Wish you all the best. The same way I wish that you give the whole examination. Thank you, Jai Sri Krishna. Any other questions or anyone else want to give the demo? Can you raise hand? We have time available. Okay. So I assume that all the doubts are clear related to examination. I wish everyone the best and do as much as practice with the audios, solo audios and with Anupathan audios as well. As much as practice will help you in pronouncing, in learning the correct pronunciations and also the sequence of the shlokas, which is very important. And wishing you all the best. So we will end the session with Prarthana now. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Vrajapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Ketki Didi. Thank you very much for the amazing technical support.
So shall I end the meeting, Didi?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna and all the best to all of you.